Is it considered a betrayal if your partner is looking at half-naked pictures or videos of someone else online? Is it a betrayal if they're commenting or DMing other women telling them how beautiful they are? And the answer is yes, unless you've already discussed this subject with them and they're okay with it. Because every relationship is different, and I'm certainly not here to judge what's right or wrong for you. Now, I could tell you my opinion on how it's addictive or dangerous or disrespectful to women overall, but at the end of the day, my opinion has no bearing on your relationship. It's all about what you both have already decided is okay or not okay for you. But if you haven't had that discussion, then yes, it's a betrayal. Because part of the reason you're keeping it a secret is because you know just how much it would hurt her if she found out, right? And it's going to be even worse if she's been asking you for more connection and intimacy in the relationship, and instead of addressing that, you've just been sneaking off and watching other women. Now, I understand why you might do that, due to either shame or anxiety or just avoidance, but guess what? None of that's going to matter. She's still going to feel betrayed by your actions, and she's justified. This is not about demonizing people that struggle in this area. This is simply about protecting your relationship together. This can be repaired and healed, but first you have to acknowledge that keeping secrets and doing things behind your partner's back that you know hurt them, that doesn't protect the relationship. It compromises it. Compromise. All right, let's not forget that lying to our partner for whatever reason hurts them and always breaks trust in our relationship. And I understand your thought process. You think you're protecting them from hurt by not telling them, or you're avoiding a fight, or maybe you felt shame and you didn't feel like inviting someone else to pile on the insults that you were already telling yourself. Or maybe you just knew what you did was wrong, so you decided to keep it a secret because you wanted to get away with it. Whatever it is, it's not justified, and you know it's wrong. Because relationships live and die based on trust. And when someone lies or keeps secrets or even withholds information that they know their partner would want to know, it makes trust impossible. It's not a partnership anymore once you become the judge of whether they deserve to know something that would hurt them. And obviously your major pushback is that they're too controlling, right? You withhold things because they blow things out of proportion, or they assume the worst, or they accuse you of things that didn't happen. They're overbearing, and you just don't want to fight about it, right? And I understand that, but you know two wrongs don't make a right. You can't possibly think hiding things from them is the best solution to this problem, right? Because when they find out, and they usually do, they're going to be twice as mad as if you would have just told them in the first place. And it validates and justifies any anxiety or controlling behavior they had, because in the end, they were right. You were hiding something. My point is, you know they don't deserve to be lied to. I don't want to hear that you love them, but you're also lying to them. Those things can't coexist. All right, let's not forget.
Signs that your spouse is not telling the truth. 1. He suddenly becomes secretive. 2. His story contradicts other stories. 3. He guilt trips you when you doubt his words. 4. He seems overly distant. 5. He tries too hard to convince you to believe it. 6. He avoids eye contact. 7. He tries to prevent you from interacting with others, especially those who know the truth. 8. His stories are inconsistent. 9. He becomes defensive whenever you doubt what he says. 10. He's difficult to reach. 11. There's a significant change in his behavior. 12. Trust your instincts. 13. He gets defensive or angry when you ask for clarification. 14. He avoids discussing certain topics altogether. Signs that your spouse is
Why are you not telling her something? Because it's just going to start a fight, or it's going to cause her to worry about something that's not actually a big deal. So you're concerned if you were honest, she would get upset, or she would accuse you of something you didn't do, or it would start a fight, or she would feel something, insecure, worried, or anxious. Is that right? Correct. And since you don't feel like you did anything wrong, you think it's better if I just don't tell her about it, almost as a way to protect the relationship or her feelings. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I can see where you're coming from. I just think the issue is, I don't think she would agree. I don't think she would want you protecting her feelings at the expense of withholding information from her. But I didn't do anything wrong. Right, I'm not saying you did. I'm saying you're making decisions for her that she doesn't want you to make. You're purposely withholding information you know she would want to know and would be hurt if she found out later. And if she does, she's 100% going to see it as lying. Well, that's not fair. It's a lose-lose. I'm clearly screwed either way. She's going to interpret everything through her lens. She's going to make up stories in her head about the situation that aren't true. and she's going to start a fight about this. I absolutely agree that would be frustrating. I'm just saying withholding information isn't the answer because it causes more harm than good. Talk to her about the fact that it's hard to talk to her about stuff. You're scared she's going to take it the wrong way. Tell her you feel like you have to tiptoe around certain issues because, from your point of view, it doesn't feel like she trusts you. There might be good reasons she doesn't trust you, or it might be her issue that she needs to take accountability for and work on. But the solution isn't withholding or telling lies to protect our partner or ourselves. That only breaks trust.
I want you to listen to that guy talk about lying and cheating. And you need to tell the truth to people. Doesn't matter. The Bible said that cheating is the sin and lying is the sin. Tell your partner the truth. Tell your boyfriend or girlfriend what happened right the truth. Because you're gonna hurt them someday, and Jesus sees you everything you do. And he knows what you're doing. Tell the truth that you're cheating or lying both. Jesus teaches you. Good night.